Alright dudes, Saturday morning, we're heading off for the live now, okay? The car's here, obviously. We stayed here at the Outback Lodge, which is a pretty nice sort of place. It's actually very different as a motel. It's a mad old building. The formula is filthy, so we're going to go and wash this before this live stream, and we head off to the Mad Max Museum. And you all know who's already in there. Ready to go? Obviously. Legs in the air, kicking off. Alright dudes, yeah, let's go get this washed and get moving. Hey guys, so we're just going to give this thing a bit of a tub because it got absolutely putrid in that dust storm yesterday. But yeah, it's actually killing all of us to have to leave Broken Hill so quickly. There's so much here to see. Yeah, we were just talking about it then on in the car, that we definitely want to be coming back here to Broken Hill. So Ben and my daughter, for schoolies in a year or so, is actually putting together a massive charity road trip. Instead of doing the Gold Coast and getting on the piss, she wants to do a massive road trip with her friends in like cheap $500 beaters. So that's going to be a huge one coming up in a year or so. But yeah, so she said she definitely wants to bring her road trip through Broken Hill. Alright dude, I'm going to get stuck into this, and then we're off to meet a subscriber down at his BP Servo in Broken Hill. As you can see all the red dirt coming out of her. We are heading down to Josh at the BP at Broken Hill. Going to pull this air filter out, give her a blowout, do our live feeds, then launch it out to the Mad Max Museum. It seems like we don't have 5 minutes on this trip, like it's crazy, but got to get to the rock, do the rock, and we've got to get back to work, so let's do it. Alright guys, we're down here, the formula at BP in Broken Hill, and Josh, the boss guy, yeah, he's kindly a subscriber, said come and put some fuel in dude, so gonna fill the tank up. Could not be happier. Every little bit helps because this is, yeah, it adds up pretty quick, eh? Alright, let's move this car into place and then we're gonna blow out this air cleaner. Righto, so just fueling up now, we're just talking to him, and the weather out here is cold for this time of year, but I reckon this is the time of year to travel out here because it's not stinking hot, and yeah, but it does get like Kangaroo. Kangaroo gets below 0 in winter at night, as well as Broken Hill does as well. Once you go further west, it's stinking hot during the day, but then ends up pretty cold. So, but anyway, we'll get this fuel in, get this air cleaner sorted, and yeah, the boys have just turned up, so we'll go and meet them. Okay. Righto, so 467 Ks and 54 litres of fuel. So I'll work the miles out for that, but yeah, it's actually doing really well, which I'm quite surprised.
That's 34 litres.
I put 20 litres in that little town to get through. Alright, let's do this. Josh?
Yep. I'm Adrian. Josh?
Yeah, I'm filming.
Josh, he owns the BP, and it's his father-in-law Adrian.
Hey,
yeah, so they've kindly given us some fuel for the trip, which definitely helps, that's for sure.
It all helps, yeah.
Yeah, we sort of scrambled to put this together, so...
Yeah, I think I messaged you on Instagram, but my account's private, so I don't know if it come up, so that's what I put on the Facebook I went through, and yeah.
Sweet, no, really appreciate the There's some water, that's for sure.
Fresh fuel, new fuel should be just on.
Oh mate, Optimax is always the go. Look, I've said through all the videos, you've probably seen them, that Optimax I reckon cleans, which I need in this thing at the moment because it had that fuel issue to the start. But we had I had a VN back when we had Leaf Automotive and we built a motor for it, and the only thing it wouldn't ping its head off was Optimax. It just seemed to have the better octane or something. I don't know why it wouldn't run on anything else. If it's alright, I'll just move this out of the way so you can get this air cleaner out. Is that alright? Yeah. Thanks guys.
Need to if you think it's right.
Underneath is all good. It's just look how putrid this has ended up from yesterday. Letho, yeah, sorry dude.
Yeah, you picked a good time of year to come.
Yeah, she's crazy just to get the dust.
It's called show weather. That's when we get our
put on a good show.
When we get our yearly show, like your Easter show and stuff, we call it show weather.
So it's days like today that you wish you didn't have a cold air induction because all that dust was coming straight into the air cleaner, which isn't too bad. Like it's yeah, but we'll blow her out now, guys.
I don't clean. If you want, if you've got time, you can clean him out. If you want to just blow him out, that's fine.
Oh, they are, mate. Just, I don't want to get over you. Where should I? Around the corner.
Alright, Redman, waiting on.
G'day everyone. We're just here at the BP in Broken Hill. If anyone's in Broken Hill, come down and grab a sticker. Josh and his father-in-law, Adrian, are kind enough to have given us some fuel this morning and an air hose to clean out this air cleaner because, as you can see, in the engine bay, the dust, we cleaned the outside of the car. I didn't want us to go spray on the motor because that'd just be bloody ridiculous. But yeah, so just cleaning this air cleaner out, guys. Cold air induction's good unless you're in a dust storm. So, yeah, but she'll be all good. Won't take us long to get this sorted out. And yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the trip. We would prefer to stay a bit longer here in Broken Hill. Like, what a place. Like, there's so much to see here, the mine tours and stuff, but it is about the rock, this one, for Nicole to go and see it. So, yeah, but everything is going well. Alright guys, she's clean. I'll just give this box a bit of a clean out. Righto guys, that's clean. As always, sorry whoever that was. Alright guys, so she's clean, putting her back in. So yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the trip. We went and washed the car this morning and yeah, it was killing me thinking overnight that it was filthy already. Not that, like, it's rough as it is, but still, the boys put a lot of effort in and we put a lot of effort into getting this thing done. But there you go. Alright. Check the oil, because I didn't do that this morning because we were coming here. Look, the oil's still pretty clean, isn't it guys? It's, for an old motor that's done 320 or 330,000 Ks, it's actually still pretty clean. So, yeah, surprisingly. Alright, so what do you guys got going on?
They're all just saying, well, Paul was blaming me for the dust storm.
Everything,
and
nothing.
now it's your fault, so that's okay. It's all changed now. So
nothing's ever my fault, I can tell you guys that. That's for sure.
Keep up the good work, Family's doing well.
Righto guys, we just met Josh and his father-in-law, Adrian, I think he's remember, terrible name guys. Yeah, so that was awesome. Definitely the sort of blokes that if I lived out here I'd be mates with, that's for sure. They say, oh, we'll have to come back out and see him. He has a mad collection of cars and bikes and tow trucks, and yeah, so if you break down out here, although you'll cop, what we got? High race towing.
Yep.
Yeah, good blokes, awesome. How good's that? And that's what this is all about. Is yeah, it's amazing how many of you guys are exactly like me. All right, here we go. Here's a bit of Broken Hill, guys. I'm very sorry we don't have much more time to show you more, but this is 100% somewhere where we are coming back to very soon. Being a truck driver, like, I have driven all over this country all the time, but I don't look at it through the eyes of a tourist as appreciating what this stuff is. I appreciate what the country is and I love it, but coming here thinking that I could stop and actually look at stuff is where I failed on this trip. Is I should have allowed more time, but with work it's hard. So anyway guys, we'll show you a bit more of Broken Hill as we drive out, and yeah, As coming through here years ago, there was when it's really hot out here, and you see these old houses. With the brick fronts and the old bullnose corrugated iron roofs and stuff like that, and the dirt nature strips and stuff like that. The feel you get out here in that outback heat, it makes you feel for the old mining people that were out here back in the day, where it was just hot. There was no air conditioning. It was just hard work to work and live out here to make that money they needed to live. Like, you just get that appreciation. Today though, it's freezing cold and I have no sympathy for them at all. All right, dudes, that's Broken Hill. We're heading for the Mad Max Museum. Car's running awesome. Girls are eating something that smells really bad in the back.
They're your biscuits already.
And we're all set. All right, once again, dudes, you're off and I'm going. See you.
Okay.
Righto, guys, heading into Silverton. That's the same as same cab as our old Austin. Yeah, I'll turn around just to have a look. We've got an Austin truck like that one at home. This one's actually a Morris though, not an Austin. So, because the Morris company took over the Austin company and then changed it to that. So I'll show you my one at home one day, and it's slightly different. Same sort of cab, but yeah, but we have one like that. That's actually a smaller chassis one than my one. Mine's got dual rear wheels, but it's still a small chassis. Oh no, it might be, because they've cut the chassis off. You can see the front spring hanger, and it's got a set of Holden, but it is a small chassis one, because you can tell by those wheels. Yeah, it's the next model down from my one, but ours is still a small chassis. But anyway, I'll show you. You think I've got issues, don't you guys? All right, Silverton Mad Max Museum. Okay, I've just given the girls an update on what Mad Max was. Okay, for you guys that don't and haven't watched the movie, stop watching this now. What are you doing? Go and watch Mad Max 1 and 2. Forget about 3. That's from America. It's not an Australian movie. All right, Mad Max 1. You have Maih Force Patrol, which is the police. Okay, you have the main character, which was Mel Gibson. Okay, he was at work and there was a guy in a HQ. Just 1 second, guys. Have a look up there.
There's a llama, a sheep, and a kangaroo. Oh my goodness, you do not see that very often. And look, Mia, and the kangaroo's walking with the, is that a llama or an alpaca? That's an alpaca. That's a
crazy day in Australia.
And look, they're someone's pets, because there's a collar on the little sheep.
All right, anyway, Mad.
And we couldn't have planned that even if we tried.
I couldn't make this stuff up, guys. I really couldn't.
Anyway,
all right.
back to Mad Max.
Back to Mad Max. All right. Yeah, so I'm in the main street now. Okay, so it's only a small town, population of about 60. I think it said. Town was founded in 1881. It was a mining town. Okay, so yeah, you come up through the main street. That's the way to the lookout. Okay, that way straight ahead. But there's your pub. Okay, and then up that hill there, past the sheep at the pub, up the hill, that is your Mad Max Museum up on top of the hill. So it's not too far from the centre of town. You can walk from the pub back to the museum, okay? But yeah, we'll go and check out the museum now and see what you reckon. And I'm excited, and you guys should be too. All right, look at that mad church there. It looks like something that people get killed in.
Oh my god. From the preacher.
Come visit the artist.
This is a bike.
Yeah, it's a good bike, isn't it? Yeah, it's a good one, isn't it, buddy? Yeah, it's definitely a wasteland, that's for sure, guys.
So this is where Mad Max 2 was filmed out here, is that correct? Yep.
So this is the Mad Max 2 museum, guys.
We're in Silverton now, Mia. Can you say Silverton?
Alright guys, I don't know what to expect in here, but we will see what we've got. Right. guys. Yeah, so this is Silverton. There is nothing here. It is just an apocalyptic wasteland. Not much in the town there. We will have a bit of a look on the way out. Mad Max Museum's just here and they have just opened. So we're going to cruise on down and have a bit of a look. Righto guys, so we're out the front of the Mad Max 2 museum. Okay, so for you guys that don't know, Mad Max is a movie, okay, an Australian movie with Mel Gibson in it, set back in a post-apocalyptic world. Okay, so that's Mad Max 1. So that sets the story of a MFP officer, May Force Patrol, which was the police. He runs down a bad guy that was driving a HQ Monaro, the toe cutter. He dies, but then all his bikie mates want to kill the copper that run him down. Okay, so once he kills that guy, he goes on leave because he doesn't want to be a copper anymore. It's all getting too much for him. He's in his panel van. It's like a HQ panel van with a weird WB front. I think it's got actually from memory, it's a WB commercial front. It's an orange panel van. The bikies run down his missus and his kid and kill him, so then he spits it. And then old Bazza in the underground car park at May Force Patrol, right, he's got the hard top. He's got that XB coupe, the black one that everyone knows from the movie. He grabs that with his electric blower and off he goes to run down these bikers. Yeah, and it all happens, right? So that's one. But then after that he has no family, okay, and his world is gone, right? And the world slowly slips into just an apocalyptic wasteland of nothing, and the only thing worth anything is fuel. So there's an outpost here at Silverton where there's a community that are refining fuel, kajunka, right? This is what they say. But there's still, the bikies then don't just have bikes, they have all these weird cars and they want to steal the fuel. And that's what the whole movie's about, and how Mad Max gets involved, okay, with these people to help them move their fuel. And that's what it's about. And there's chicken fingers that fly off the chick's hand. But yeah, mad movies, Mad Max 1, Mad Max 2. This is Mad Max 2 Museum. I highly recommend watching it, and I'm kicking myself I didn't show my kids before we come here. So anyway, we're going to go check out this museum, guys. I hope that made sense. See you. Righto, guys, we're in here with Adrian in the Mad Max Museum. He owns the museum, and he's been kind enough to let us film in here today, guys, and there is a lot of stuff. How long have you been out here for, mate?
I've been out in Silverton 10 years.
10 years running the museum?
Yeah, we've been open 9. We've been open 9 years, so I put the museum together.
Okay, so
yeah.
you put the museum together?
Yes,
Oh, dude. We all want to say thank you to him then, because yeah, what a movie. I feel bad, like I had to explain to my kids just before what the movie was. Then they haven't watched it, but I suppose it's not really a kids movie, is it? Alright guys, we're going to get moving through this and have a bit of a look, and yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy it as much as I know I'm going to. Alright guys, there's this first room here, okay, I'm not going to film too much in here because there is so much here to look at. There's photos, memorabilia and all sorts of stuff, and you guys need to come and look at this stuff. So I'm not going to stand here and look through every single photo, but I do suggest you come and have a look. So I'll give you a quick glance around this and we'll get out the back, and the cars are what I'm actually interested in. So you've got memorabilia, costumes, you've got all sorts of stuff through here. Remember old mate and his weirdo girlfriend? There you go. All right, this is where we're heading, guys, to the cars, okay? But you guys really need to come and really check out all this stuff here because it is awesome. I just spent some time looking at it myself. All right, here we go, guys. Rightio guys, here she is, the main event, the hardtop. You can see she changed a bit from the number 1 to 2. She's a bit of a rough old girl these days. You got your mad side pipes up the back. Look at that, All-Star Series 2s, big deep dish ones. Mad roof spoiler, that would have yeah, made her go fast. Got another XA. Oh, it's a Fairlane, that one, is it? No, an XA sedan. This is a lot like the buggy we've got at home at the workshop with the VW front in it. There's actually pictures of it here in the movie. Landau coupe. Young me is carrying on, as you guys can hear, but that's the joys of road trips with family, isn't it? All right, carbies hanging out the bonnet and twin turbos. Look at that. So that's our LS of the day. That must have been the mad conversion. Look at the side pipes, guys. That's crazy. Alright, so in there, guys, you've got stuff from Fury Road, because he got to know the production crew and they gave him a lot of that gear. There's also pictures from 2 getting done, all the production stuff behind the scenes. There's memorabilia. You've got costumes that the guys wore. There's the good one is the music box. You know, he played the music box and the little kid come out and the boomerang's actually in there for the fish fingers. Come on, it's just crazy to see that, you know what I mean? And there's pictures of that kid in pre-production and in the movie. And a bit like this little one here, you'd love some fish fingers right now, wouldn't you? Would you eat them?
Yes.
Ah, she's gonna eat the fish fingers from Mad Max. All right, dudes, what do we got? This one here, the remains of a motorcycle used in Mad Max 2. And to me, that looks like, Christ, I can't even find something to do it. I reckon CB250, twin pipes, see those exhaust clamps on the front there? What do you guys reckon? Is that a CB250? That looks a lot like it, doesn't it? Alright, we've got another VW front buggy. There's a lot of VW buggies here. None are quite as nice as that one we've got at the workshop. But they are all original ones. All this stuff here is very well documented. You've got pictures from it in the movies and where it was situated. That's awesome. Oh, remember the helicopter guys? Remember this thing? When he come across old mate and that monocopter thing. How crazy is that? And if they actually flew this, they're off their rockets. VW motor in it. Look at the fuel tanks down on the side. That thing is a death trap if I've ever seen one, guys. Yeah. Another, is that a Honda 4 up the back there? It does look a lot like it over the back there. Another one with twin lights. What sort of bike's that? With the tapper cover things on the side? I don't know. But this thing here is pretty cool. Look at that front spoiler. You'd never get that registered. Valiant coupe. Like, imagine the money this thing's worth these days. Like, it's got the guards all cut out. It's got those big wide wheels. They're actually Ford wheels on that one for some reason. Yeah. Look at the size of the dish on that. Force 10. I'm gonna have to rewatch. I'll have to rewatch the movie and see if I can actually spot this one, or is this? Yeah. So I can't remember seeing that one. Remember his crossbow? There you go, up on the roof. Oh, there we go. This is the Mad Max 1 car. Okay. This is before they. No, this is 2 because it has the fuel tanks too. This is early to movie 2 because you've got all your fuel tanks in the back. Remember how he modified the car so he could carry a heap of fuel, and he had the blow up device underneath the car. What a machine! GT fuel cap, Mad Zoomy pipes. This thing still has. It's very dusty in there because it's obviously been sitting for a long time, but it actually has a trim in it, guys. It's got your old school dish steering wheel. It does have a full dash in it. Yeah, how cool is that, guys? And it's got your blower, your electric blower. I don't know if you guys have seen the way the supercharger is actually set up. It is actually an electric supercharger. So you've got your normal engine, and then they made up a steel frame, and it was a carcass with an electric motor with a switch that actually ran the blower. It was never actually connected to the motor. So that switch that he pulls was an electric switch, turned on the electric blower, and it was actually connected to the motor, so that the would still shake with the motor and look like a blower, but it would never actually work. It just sat over the carby, yeah, for it to work. But yeah, so that's how that happened. This one's a bit of a beast as well. Like the money that these things are worth now to have them. That injection setup, see the pipes? It's like a Crower injection. Leaf is not a fan of the Crower injection, but I love it. Like I really do. I need to build a car with stacks like Crower injection stacks, guys. Look at there's the look at the big Mac. That must have been that's the truck that hauled the big hauler that was full of dirt. Remember that? Oh, how good is this? I know I'm all fanboying out, but it's just crazy.
No,
Like,
you're fangirling.
Fangirling out apparently. And there's the bus. We actually use a bus like that to shut our yard at work where the yard is. We use a bus to shut the gate up each night. See the Tirana? It's got the same carbies and turbos sort of set up hanging out the bonnet as what the Falcon did over there before. More buggies.
It's really well put together. Like it's amazing.
This is absolutely phenomenal, guys. What I'm going to do, because I've just skimmed over this quickly and shown you guys, we're going to run through it twice. Okay, so I'm going to go and change the battery in this camera, and we're going to start at the start again, and we'll have a bit more look at the in depth at the plaques, and hopefully, yeah, you guys are going to enjoy that. I'll put up a second video just for the Mad Max Museum. Okay, so from here, guys, we are going to be launching it to Coober Pedy, okay, and we're going to be going to the underground motels, which is another big part of my trip that I'm really looking forward to. So, yeah, you will see a second video go up when I get home that I'll edit properly on just on the Mad Max Museum, showing a lot more in depth of what this is. So if you like the Mad Max Museum, make sure you like this and make sure you keep looking for the next video. Righto guys, that was mad. Very happy with that. Very happy to have been allowed to film in at the Mad Max Museum. There is big things up there that says do not take photos. Yeah, so that was awesome. Okay, we are now heading to Port Augusta on our way to Coober Pedy today. Okay, so Port Augusta is 410 kilometers. We're there around 4, probably 4:30 by the time we stop and sort some food out and stuff like that. Yeah, I highly recommend Broken Hill. Okay, if you guys, I wish we could have spent more time here. If you want to do a road trip to somewhere, Broken Hill has a lot of stuff. Obviously the Mad Max Museum is not far away from there. Accommodation was easy to find because we didn't ring up and book until we got here. There's lots of different places and it wasn't that expensive. What do you reckon, girls? Broken Hill would be a place that you would love to come back to?
Yeah, most definitely. And the place we stayed last night was really good. They were very accommodating. We rolled in pretty late.
And Mia is very noisy.
Yeah.
And very noisy and very noisy. And she's
Really
also
noisy.
very noisy. Oh, look at that, guys.
Dead centre of town.
There's the dead centre of town. Hey, do you know what? I've been dying to go there. Mad. That's a good dad joke, wasn't it? All right, dudes. Port Augusta, here we come, and then Coober Pedy. Oh, guys, I can take a breath. What a crazy morning it was. Like, edited video last night till 1. By the time it was all uploaded, got all that done, and then slept. Woke up this morning, had to organise kids, get in the car, live stream, getting to meet Josh and that down the BP, which was awesome. Thank you very much, dude, for the fuel and the drinks, and the girls enjoyed their up and goes from the BP. Filled up with Optimax, so hopefully that's the second tank of Optimax through now. They reckon it cleans your tank out. But that was awesome. Great guys. And done that hoodie swap and stuff, which was mad. But yeah, just cruising down the road now. There is not much to see, guys. It is just...
We're officially in South Australia.
We are officially in South Australia, guys. Cruising along. Yeah, just doing those long hauls now. Just doing the Ks. And yeah, now my brother-in-law and sister are up us a little bit for not stopping. They live just up the road here. Honestly, this trip, okay, it seems crazy that we've just jumped in, launched, done a couple of things. It was all about Nicole, okay, going to the Rock. That's all it's about. And it was just a massive bonus for me being able to drive my car. So realistically, she could have flown over there, done it and come back, but that's not what it's about, and it's not who I am. I wanted to drive the car. We will be doing a lot more, as I mentioned, of this road trip stuff and showing you guys Australia. And Broken Hill is one of those places we'll be going back to. We do have a bit of extra time tomorrow around Coober Pedy, so we're hoping after the staying in the underground motel, which we're going to get to late tonight, that we can do some more touristy stuff there. Yeah, but anyway, guys, it's great to have you along for the ride. Sorry things are so rushed, but at the same time, I'm sure you're going to have fun watching it anyway. So, alright, let's keep on trucking, show you what goes on. I just made Nicole reverse from up there, like she drove past. I'm like, hey, stop. Right, here we go. Look at that. We're in Petersburg in South Australia. So, Commodore VC. Commodore VB. We've got a VH over the back there. See over the back, can you see that one? And then we've got VH wagon with rear Venetians. How mad cool is that? With incl wheels. VH sedan, and look at that, VL wagon, and it's got a Calais front. That's exactly what we need, guys, for the turbo wagon build. And what we got there, and there's a nice VK just over the back there. Yeah, how cool is this garage, guys? It's absolutely, yeah, Yeah, so anyway, I'm going to look at them again, so you guys might as well come along for a ride. It's a VL wagon. They're all pretty tidy, they're not rusty, they're all pretty good in the sills, guys. Standard interior. I can't get over to the back there. Oh, there's a FJ door just there in between. I'd love that VK there. See the gold coloured VK, that should be a Calais too, I reckon, being that colour. See, it's got the silver bars. I know you Ford guys aren't up for it, but hopefully we find a honey hole with some Fords in it too. There's the number, guys, just in case the guy might sell them. How cool is that? And you can see the reflection, look, of that. Look at that, isn't it a beast? We got, the thing sounds good, like we got pulled over to do the fruit at the border, and the inspector guy goes, oh gee, she sounds good, nice V8. I said, no, it's a 6-cylinder, dude. I said, this was a wreck 3 months ago. She's like, what? So another subscriber coming. I hope you watch the channel, dude. Alright guys, it's now 5 o'clock and we are just leaving Port Augusta, okay, heading for Coober Pedy and the underground motel. I'm pretty excited about this underground motel. It is something I've wanted to do for a long time. Yeah, so yeah, we're going to be getting in there about 10 o'clock tonight, which is alright. They put our keys aside and stuff, so they're working with us there, which is great. And in the morning, we'll do a little bit of filming tonight, so it'll be in this video, and then I'll do a heap more on it in the morning for the following day's video. So we are on track for the rock, not tomorrow but the day after, but we've got to push through with some of these bigger days to get there and get back to work. So yeah, what a trip, dudes, and it's been another great day, and you know, the VN's kicking ass and the girls are enjoying themselves, and yeah. Right, thank you for watching, thank you for following along. It's just, yeah, it means a lot, the support, and yeah, we'll see you again soon. As you can see, guys, there is just sheep on the side of the road. There's no fences out here. It's just a big, like a cattle station, but a sheep station. The highway runs directly through for hundreds and hundreds of kilometres, and the sheep just walk all over the road. So at this time of night, with that sun in my eyes, the kids in my ears, it is a nightmare to try and not run into stuff.
And it takes 2 people to drive sometimes.
That's it, eh? Nicole's like, sheep spotting. Yeah, new game. Sean.
Done.
Righto, guys. Definitely not what we wanted tonight, but it is sort of what we've got. Temp's not rising, we're not spewing water out, so I'm hoping he hasn't wrecked our radiator. Yeah, I'm going to turn the camera off and sort this out, and I'll be back with you, okay? That one, right on me. Righto, guys, okay. We've got a broken grill. I have a HSV grill though to fit. Our bumper bar's gone, but the SS lip, guys, is still good. We've got one good headlight, we've got high beams. Radiator's good, fans are working. AC, condenser's good. We're golden. Righto. That is a real shame, guys. That is a real shame, guys. It's just one of those things with driving at night. Bonnet's not bent, Kangaroo's bent. That's terrible. But yeah, alright. I'm going to tidy up this light up a little bit. So nothing earth's out. Might just get some tape and I'll tape that forward and stuff. And I'll show you my repair and we'll get moving again, guys. Righto. You can get me the tape out of the glove box.
Yep. Done.
Alright guys, I'm just going to try and, I don't know what I'm going to try and do, to be honest, but I'm going to try and tape the headlight in so we've got a bit more light, and we might just do 80 Ks I think, and just limp her into, and hopefully we can buy a headlight or something tomorrow. Surely there's a Wreckers in, Sunday tomorrow, is it? Bugger. Alright guys. Actually there's not much more I can do there, so shut it down and... Alright. I'll grab a rag and clean the blood off and we'll be golden.
Yep.
Righto guys. I would look at the camera but I'm scared. First of all, the girls are all good, okay, they're fine. Nicole's all good, I'm all good, no one's hurt, no one's even rattled. Savannah was asleep.
Scared the crap out of her.
Neroli has no idea anything, I mean, Mia has no idea that anything actually happened, and Neroli's just happy she could message her friends about it, so we're all good. Yeah, so as far as, there's a town 30 k's up in front of us, okay, we're going to stop there and have a good assessment, we'll show you guys. I've just backed the speed, like we were doing 100, right, I've backed the speed right down to 80 k's, so I've got plenty of reaction time. As far as I can see on the side of the road, okay, is it smashed the grill, it smashed the top of the bumper bar, it hasn't bent, I don't think it's bent the radiator support panel where the bonnet clips into. The bonnet doesn't appear to be bent or broken. Driving lights are good. Headlight on driver's side is smashed. Indicators are fine. The light is still working though, without the glass lens. If anyone has a VN light, we're heading to Coober Pedy and all around that area. I do need a headlight. The grill, I didn't like that grill anyway. It had that big Holden badge in it. I have like a HSV one that come in a car the other day, and I also have just a brand new letterbox one that I bought a while back. So goods and bads, you know what I mean? But yeah, so all right, we'll get up here, have a look. Aircon still works, cooling system still works. When we left the servo before, the check engine light was on. This is well before the accident, so at idle for some reason it's coming on. And when we idled sitting on the side of the road before it come on, but I have had to put 91 octane in the car a bit, so it could just be knock sensor, like detonation from shit fuel. So from now on in, I'm going to just run Optimax or 98 at whatever servo we go to, preferably Optimax, and see if that pulls up the knock sensor issue. Anyway, 30 k's, let's have a look. Alright guys, we're coming into the Comfort Inn. There's water everywhere for some reason, I have no idea why. Just a mud car park with crap everywhere.
A car park.
I don't know mate, I don't know yet.
There's reception there.
Just there?
Yeah.
A lot of car park action going on. I might go and find out what's going on. There was directions and keys apparently, because we got here so late guys. It just, I don't know. But anyway, back in 2 secs. Righto guys, we're here at the Comfort Inn. It's obviously late. The car is full on smashed, as you can see. But you get that on these big jobs. Kids are good. Nicole's good, I'm good, car's okay. So, alright, this is a good bit dudes. This is the Comfort Inn. This is underground opal mine motel. So you can't even read the signs that day. We've got to be a little bit quiet, but we'll give you the kind of tour. The smell here is horrendous. It's just like full on bore water stinkville, but it doesn't smell inside, so it's alright. Alright, they've given us a key, everything's locked up, but we'll get in here and yeah, it's mad, you should see it. Alright. I wanted to come here for years guys, like years. Nicole's never been keen.
It's not that I've not been keen, just had small children.
We'll take you the scenic way. You can go through that way there, which is, yeah, this way is better. Come on, let's go. So you can see the roof's like is all rock. They've got timber lined things. I've got to be a little bit quiet. You got all like rooms that run off the side.
I know you're thinking to yourself, what are you on about? That's just timber walls. You're a dickhead. You're on about nothing. Look at this. Mad crazy. Those umbrellas catch the dirt that falls in through the ventilation shafts. Right. Can you see this, dudes? It's crazy. Look at that. You got fake emus. Everyone loves fake emus. Look at that. Got like fans running with like crates, milk crates. See? How crazy cool is that? About 20 metres under apparently. Put your hard hat on. I need one of them to protect my big brain. Yeah, there we go. If you go down this way, I'll give you a quick here. Look, you've got like a sit down area where you can sit down and talk about mining. That's where you have breakfast. Look at that. Crazy times. We'll come back through and have a bit more of a look tomorrow, but these kids are in this room. We just dropped a heap of gear in and we're going to go back. We've got to go to the room now. But yeah, we're down this way. Yeah. I don't know what's just here. Our room's just there. It looks like they're putting an extension in, which means digging a hole. Oh, it's like a little miner's set up. Look at that. It's crazy, dudes. Go to see it. Hopefully tomorrow it's more lit up. I can hear my kids carrying on up the hallway. We better get there quickly before they knock the place down. What do you reckon? Isn't it crazy? The only motel you ever go to with the vacant rooms, they leave the doors open for the ventilation. See, there's more mine shafts. Our room's here. Alright, we'll go for a quick tour. Hang on. I've wanted to come here for years, guys. Crazy. Look at this. Wow. Oh, this leads us back down to the dining room. Look at that. I honestly have wanted to come here for years. It's pretty cool, don't you reckon? This is mad. Look at that. That's where you put your empties. I've done this reno on this unit on the Gold Coast years ago, and I used to drink a lot, and I built this retaining wall downstairs, and if they ever pull that wall down, there is just empty bottles, like boxes and boxes and boxes of empty beer bottles just filling the wall up. They can have them for free. Alright, and then this is our room, right? So Savannah's going to turn that light on. Rock walls, rock roof, bit of cartoon action. How cool is it? And there's another one of those. See, that's the ventilation shaft where they said that the dust falls down and they empty it. But anyway, bathrooms. Alright, like, it's nothing flash, but it works, sort of. That's, you know what goes on there. Do you know what goes on there? In there? See, look at that. I know what happens there. We won't talk about it. Alright guys, well, that's me for today because it's been a huge day and I wrecked my car. So I'm going to have a little cry and I'll see you in the morning. We'll have a bit better look at this motel because it's mad and have a look at the car. If anyone has a headlight and a grill and some cable ties, we'll be all good. Alright dudes. You know the drill. Like, subscribe. I hope you enjoy the content. I hope you enjoy wrecking my car. And look, there's even a truck on the picture. Look at that. I don't think it could get any better. What do you reckon, guys? They don't care. Seal. Oink, oink, oink. Here an oink, there an oink, everywhere an oink, oink. Old McMia had a Mia, 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 moo. With a moo, moo there and a moo, moo there. Everywhere moo, 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 moo. Old McMia.